Okay, today we have the Moto E, which is just launched last night at about 12 a.m. So we got it here from Flipkart. It was delivered to us in a day because we opted for the extra speed delivery, and yeah, here it is right now. So we're going to actually open this up right now, and yeah. So, let's go up on it. So yeah, it's nearly open now. Let me run you through the specs. It's got a 1.2 GHz Snapdragon S4 processor. It's a dual-core processor as compared to the Moto G. It comes with 1 GB RAM. It's got the Adreno 302 graphics processor, 4 GB internal memory, and a 4.3 display, 4.3 inch LCD display, LED backlighting, of course. It's got Gorilla Glass 3. It's water resistant. It's not water. Okay, so it's a fairly handy box. They made it quite compact, probably to save paper. And yeah, it's a nice little box here. There you go. You have all the features written on it over here, and okay. Okay, the phone has actually got an Adreno 302 processor, graphics processor. It just weighs about 124 grams. I'm sorry, about 140 grams, I think. It's pretty handy. It just feels like the first Nexus 1 which came out from HTC. But again, very nice build quality. It's got a nice rubber back, which Motorola always has on their phones. You have the typical volume rocker buttons on the right instead of the left side. You see all the buttons on one side here. You have the power button here next to it. Here's a nice silver badge. I think that's a microphone slot as well. And here's your earphone piece. So yeah, and it's got a charging slot at the bottom, micro USB slot, so that you can plug in your charger. And if you look at the box, there's nothing else in it other than a basic charger and a charging cable with it. There's no USB cable which lets you connect it to your computer. The headphones, again, very basic, nothing fancy. You can see it's just a normal headphone. It doesn't look that great. So there's no micro USB computer cable. So there's no way you can actually connect it to a PC unless you buy another one. Even the charger feels very light. Yeah, and you get a small manual with it. Practically no use to it. Okay, there are a few books, warranty card. So that's about it. Let me try and power it on for you. Okay, so I've powered it on right now. You see the Motorola logo on it. I still haven't removed the safety cover on it. I just want to see, it's got some graphics which comes on as soon as you power it on. Let's see how long it takes. Okay, that's it. So it shows you a welcome screen, just like other Nexus devices. Okay, this phone doesn't seem to have a replaceable battery. Yeah, it really, I think you cannot replace the battery. I haven't checked up on it, but this is a sealed battery. Okay. Okay, the phone's got a 5 megapixel camera. I've removed the cover up at the back. The battery is not replaceable. There's no flash. It's got dual SIM slots. It's also got an expandable memory slot, which is great, which doesn't usually come with many phones these days. And the phone is water resistant as well. So yeah, it's fairly built well. Plastic quality is really good. It doesn't feel like one of those Samsung back covers of the Galaxy. But yeah, that's about it. And it's a very simple phone. Just about, just a little over $100. But very good phone. It's quite heavy too, 142 grams. Okay, just going through the menu. It'll definitely ask you to sign in to your Google account. So yeah, it's a typical Android interface. Very little bloatware. I don't see anything. There's something called as Moto Migrate. There's something called as Assist. I have not seen that on other phones yet. So maybe it is available on other phones. But fairly simple interface. Very aggressive movements there. There's no lag. I think the 1 GB RAM is really helping it. And the screen is quite rich. It's not a HD screen. I just need to look at the resolution, but yeah, I think it's not a HD screen. It doesn't look like a HD screen. From the last time I read it, it's about 400 plus on display, 800 by 400. So 4.3 inches. I think it still looks great. Colors are rich. Yeah, we'll get you more information as we get it.